Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is Dr. Samir from Ijast and Aswan University. In this tutorial, actually, I am going to show you how to conduct an online exam. Online exam, that means that the system will correct the exam automatically. So let's start. So as usual, let's have one of our courses. Sorry, where we are. Yes, let's have one of our courses. Again, we should have an item in the menu to be, for example, online exams or tests or whatsoever. And you can do it really so simple. Simply add a content area like that and name it, for example, online exams and tests. Something like that. And don't forget to make it available to the students. I have one already here, and I have created one network engineering candidate tests, which is really contains many network engineering computer network questions. But actually, let's see how to do this from the beginning. Let me say that in order to do that, from assessments, click on tests and create, right? Create a new test. Name it the way you wish. For example, quiz number 1 on chapter 2. You provide the description, no relation with the questions. So this is a quiz. Please whatever you wish to provide for this as a description here. And you can provide some instructions to the students if you wish. For example, this will be multiple choice questions or multiple answer questions. You cannot go back, so depending upon the feature you will set during this exam setting. So then submit. Whenever you do this, actually you have just created a container of the test, and now the test canvas will be shown. You can create as many questions as you wish or upload the questions. So, but this is actually a little bit advanced. We'll talk about it later in another video. Or reuse an already created questions from question bank. This is also handy, but we will not talk about it right now. So create question. Let's start with the most common one. Actually, as you can see, whenever we create a question, you have how many? You have up to 15 different type of questions. Calculated formula, calculated numeric, either or, essay, fill response, fill in multiple blanks, fill in blanks, so hotspot, jumble sentence matching, multiple answer, and multiple choice opinion scale Likert, ordering quiz vowel, short answer, true, false. Okay, so let's start with the most used one, usually multiple answer or multiple choice. So let's do this. Okay, you have to write the title of the question number 1, or you this is actually for you, only for you, and this is the question text. What is the capital of Egypt? Something like that. By the way, you can add any text here, you can drawing, you can add the picture. This is important for the design questions. So you can add as many, you can format the question text as you wish. Okay, you can add equations, you can write HTML code, you can do many stuff with that. You insert a table, or even copy from Word. You can copy if you have a text here like this. Let's say I would like to take this part completely and copy it here, so simply copy and paste. It is copied and pasted, so this is actually, it will retain the same format as Microsoft Word. Okay, and as it is multiple answer question, multiple choice questions, you have the option to do partial credit and answer numbering if you wish. You can do it. So numeric, Arabic numeric 1 2 3, Romanian, so uppercase letters, or none. So let's say that, let's stick with this, or you can say A, B and C like this. Answer orientation should be vertical, so you can allow partial credit. That means that if the student answered part of the question correctly, he will take part of the result. Okay. One more important feature: show answers in random order. This is extremely important. But that means that if two students are sitting beside each other, they will see the choices randomized, so they will not know that they are having the same exam. This is really important, and I'm doing that all the time. So show answers in random order, that is really important. Now by default it has 4 choices for the multiple questions multiple questions or multiple choice questions, and you have to select one of the correct them. So we can say that Cairo, this is the correct, right? This is the correct answer. And here let's say that Aswan, and the other one Paris. Okay, you write by the way, in the choices you can add as much as you wish for formatting, figures, etc., more than one figure, or copy from Word directly. And here we type nothing. But when you don't say A and B as a choice, or don't say not A, or don't refer to other choices, because if you do that and activate randomization, so student will be will answer not correctly. Feedback, this is not important for the moment, but whenever the student has did a correct answer and answer this question correctly, what you would like to display for the student. So this is actually as its assessment, or not evaluation, assessment, to assess and measure the knowledge of the student and improve his knowledge. If the student has answered not correctly answered this question, you should guide him and write him, please study section 1 in the textbook in order to know the correct answer, because your answer was wrong in this. So this is actually important, and it is completely up to you to put them or not. You can add categories, topics, level of difficulty, keywords, etc. This is important to that is for advanced things, and this you can write some notes to yourself. You can submit and create another. Okay, let's now create not only I'd like to create this mean if you wish to create another multiple choice questions sample question. Multiple choice question and write whatever you wish as a question text, and yes, again show an A and randomize, and let's say 2 3, and if you actually would like to add more, you can add more choices, and if you would like to stick with just 3, you can come and delete this choice if you wish. So now this question will have only 3 choices. You can put whatever you wish and submit. Okay, let us actually do another one, which is multiple answer, and I think that multiple answer question. So in multiple answer questions you can have more than one valid answer. Okay, you provide multiple answer question, the text as you wish, and you can, it's up to you actually. Let's leave it like that and randomize actually. And here I like this one, this answer is correct, and this is not, and this is correct too, and just click on this, and this is not correct. So, and you can even have more choices and submit. Okay, so this is actually, you can see this are the exam right now. So one important feature is that by default it assigns 10 points to each question, but what if you would like to make them all for just 2 points? Or so it's really simple, select all questions, and here you have points, and just put 2 and update. So now all questions are weighted 2 points, but let's say that this question is a little bit difficult and I would like to make this as 5 points. Then you can, and once everything is done, just click on OK. Right? So we have now quiz number 1 on chapter 2, which is available to the students. So let me actually click on it again to show you some important feature. Once you click again, you will find so many features. You can actually show test description too before they begin the test. So it's not important. Test availability, this is really very important. Make available to students, otherwise students will not be able to see it, and this is really good. You can add an announcement for this. That means that the student will receive an email or see it in the announcement. The student can have multiple attempts if it is completely up to you, and you can force completion, and this is important, set timer. That means that this question or this exam should run at most in 20 minutes, and if the 20 minutes arrive and the student didn't yet submit, you can do auto submit on, right? And it is recommended because sometimes display after and display until, it's completely up to you. And one important feature is that you can activate the password, and if the student don't know the password, they will not be able to access the exam. Okay, so there are so many other features like due date, don't allow student to start the test if the due date, so etc. Self-assessment option, it's not important for the moment. So test presentation, that's important. Test presentation, the system can present and display all the questions to the student all at once or one at a time. It is recommended actually to prevent cheating. This one at a time. It will display only one, and we have to do that. Randomize the questions. It is in addition to randomizing the choices of each question, the system will randomize all the questions. So if the students actually sit beside each other, the first one will have the first question, and the second one will have the fourth question as the beginning, etc. in a random option. What I prefer, actually, you can have this and you can have the other one, which I prefer actually one at a time, and prohibit backtracking. That means that the student cannot go back, okay, to see to answer another question or modify his choice if he changed his mind or for any reason. So you can activate this, and once everything is done, you can just go and submit. And now we have quiz number 1. Let's go as a student and see what is going on here. So as a student, the student now can see this because we made this available to the student. Let me go. As you can see, we have C activated instruction. So description is shown. It's saying that the timed test, it will last for 20 minutes. Timer settings here, force completion, and once everything is done, we'll click on begin. Oh, the student has to write the password, otherwise he cannot access the question. So you can announce the password to the students on the lecture or using any channel for that. So you can see that there is a timer that has been activated here, and some more details here for the students. As I have presented all the questions at the same time, you can see that this is question number 1, okay, and so you can see that the choices are randomized. We know that it is Cairo. So this, we have entered this as a third question, but it is appearing as the second one because the questions are randomized. So this answer is correct and this answer is correct. So student here can choose more than one answer because it is multiple answer. This is a test for multiple questions, so I didn't remember which one was the correct answer. But let's say that, let's select this because we are sure that it is not true. And once you can see also that the system is saving the results automatically. So the system is, whenever this choice answer any of the question, the system is saving the results automatically. And once you have done and happy with this is for the student, and you can see that the timer is going on here, and then save and submit. It will give you this test. So here the student cannot see their marks unless they click on OK, and usually students forget to do that, because after the student click on OK, he will see the results, the total mark. Okay, so the question is completed. So the student got 5 out of 9 points, right? Attempt score is 5 out of 9 points. So, and there is a way actually to forbid this, and even there is a way to forbid seeing the correct answer for each question. So as you can see, this 5 out of 5, this is the only one which is correct, and this actually it's not correct, and this is not correct. Okay, and that's it. So let me go back as an instructor and show you how to prevent showing the feedback to the students. Let's go and this here and edit the test. Test options. Yes, show test result and feedback to students. This is what we are looking for. So show test results and feedback to students. Actually, you can prevent after submission seeing the score, but actually score per question, this is really dangerous. That is what you can display this, and when or after submission you display nothing to the students, right? Only the score will be displayed, the total, the all over score will be displayed for the students, right? And that's it. So there are many other kind of questions that we can add, fill in the blank and fill in, but we are going to display this or show this in another video. Thank you very much. Yes, before leaving, let's go to the grade center here, and full grade center. You will see that an entry is added to this automatically to the list of the students. Yes, here, and you will find that at the top here, where is that? Yes, homework 1, sample assignment here, and at the end we will find test. Quiz number 1. Quiz number 1 on chapter. The student has received his mark automatically and put on the grade center, so that no need to correct and send the information to the student. So the student actually can see his grades and see his result in this test. Okay, so that's it, and I hope that it is useful and it is already done, because yes, students can see their grades in different ways, and we will going to talk about them in another video. Here actually students can see their grades in in the courses. For example, one of the, this one actually Blackboard course sample assignments 2/10, and the quiz number, it is actually 5/9, and it all depends upon the settings that we have set. for the quizzes. Thank you very much.